Hey, we're back. We are back. So I think I came on a little bit early, but that's okay. For those of you that watch the show Wednesday, I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Uh, we'll be back next Wednesday at 9 o'clock on Annie. So I'm about to jump in. So I hope y'all on. Okay. All right, I'm back. I'm back. So my point being to you is this. Talking about some tales from the crypt, honey, tales from Frank Murphy is enough to make you say like, wow, in the world. But my point is this. We all, no one is exempt, need to do an evaluation, an honest one, of the people in our lives. Are they worthy of being there? Have they demonstrated? Well, I know when my girlfriend, she lost her job, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, I went and bought groceries, I did everything. But when I lost my job, she loaned me some money. Okay? She loaned, but I had to pay it back. When I ride with her, I fill up the tank, but when she ride with me, she don't. We seen this. We know what's going on, man. Y'all know what's going on. But you keep looking the other way. But she just like that. You know what? Since we was in high school, no, seriously. She been like that, but she got a good heart. Or he got a good heart. Stop making excuses for people that don't like you. And then every time you show up for them, when it's your turn, don't nobody show up for you. And you keep making excuses. Well, that's my cousin. See, her mama and my mama's sisters, they ain't what they got to do with anything. She don't like you. But you keep in these toxic relationships because you want to be able to say, I got so many friends. See, they be blowing me up and they can't stand you. And then when you don't have nothing to give them, that's when they show their true color. All I could think, follow along with me, is when I'm listening to this, had he left you where he found you and gave you $1, he'd still be alive. But he tried to bring you to a place that you didn't belong. And now he did because of it. He didn't appreciate the come up. He was mad that it was you that was providing the come up. Call them what you want, robbing, low vibration people, whatever. Get rid of them. But I can't because that's my cousin. And I don't give a damn who they are. If someone consistently shows you a pattern that they don't like you, they don't support you, they got something bad to say about you, let them go. But see, y'all hung up with the labels. That's my husband. That's my wife. That's my baby mama. That's my baby daddy. That's my cousin. That's my father. That's my mama. That's my grandmama. And they can't stand you. Can't stand you. And you keep running back. So they keep doing what they do because you're not going to do anything about it. And they know that. So they continue to treat you like whatever. Oh, that's my grandmother. She say anything. Your grandmother is an old fool and she was a young fool. And she condemns you and makes you feel bad about who you are, and you still go around there. Well, the Bible say, honor thy mother and the father. Yeah, but they need to be honorable. If they trying to do things to build, to break you, pray for them at a distance, man. But you got to stop letting people come in your life or stay in your life that don't mean you no good. And then when something like this happens, okay, or you need a loan and everybody talking about, you the judge, you ain't got no money, you broke. I was so caught up in my title that when I needed things, I wouldn't tell anybody because I was ashamed. There were times, okay, and now let's be for real, that I didn't have food because I'm trying to take care of my children, pay the IRS, living somewhere I couldn't afford. And I didn't have nobody to go to say, help me, because I was afraid that they would say, she a judge and she ain't got no food. Them ain't your friends. See, a friend gonna protect you and they ain't gonna talk about your business. They gonna say, here, there they go. Oh, I don't owe you nothing. What? We don't keep tabs like that. But you so afraid that you're gonna be exposed, but you still hanging out with these people. Girl, you know Vondas, don't you? Let me tell you something. Came on my house, didn't have no food. No, she had no food. Laughing at you, praying for your downfall, excited when you don't make it. And you still, that's my girl, that's my boy, that's my mama, that's my dad. It shouldn't be no situation like that. Some of y'all can't even go home to get a meal. So what you do is you suffer in silence. Well, let me say this to you. When you decide you're going to get rid of them people, that's when your breakthrough going to come. But God looking at it like, you know what, really, I can't help you. Because you keep doing the same thing over and over. It wasn't until I eliminated those people. Let me tell you what happened. I moved and lost my cell phone, my personal cell phone. God said, you ain't lose it. I took it from you because you didn't need those people. Them was the people that laughed at you. Remember when you was on the news and you was being late? They laughed at you. What you gonna do now, Judge? I couldn't stand her no way. Her big mouth self. Now what she gonna do? Here I am missing my kids' school and things so that I can go to court. And it was a joke. And so then as God decided to kind of give me a little bit more, oh, that's my girl. No, boo, stay where you at. Because I understood that you only wanted me in your life because of my title. I only want to be with you because you're the nurse. I only want to be with you because you getting that bread, you work at the factory. But the minute something happened to you, they ain't got no use for you no more. They begging on to the next person. Well, let me tell you this. I'll be by myself. I will talk to my family on Facebook and I will call it a day. Half y'all, listen, y'all closer to me than people I know that I see and know for real. Why? Because if something come up with me, y'all trying to say, well, what's going on with you? Where you at? You all right? We love you. We don't love you for that judge stuff. We love you because when I was at my lowest, you said keep going. And so I'm here to encourage you. That's your friends. That's your family. It ain't these people running around with your last name, talking about you, dogging you. It's the people that will support you when your back is against the wall. And that is the standard. Like Michelle said, my circle was so small, it looked like a period. That's what I'm talking about. There was a time in your life when the more people you knew, the better you was. That's a lie from the pit of hell. You don't need all of them people. PT crew, we are your village. You damn right. That's how we rolling up in here. Because we all trying to get through this thing called life together. And some of us got a little bit more experience than others. And I'm transparent enough to be able to say, I don't want nobody else dying out here. I don't want nobody else saying I'm a suffer in silence in an abusive relationship with my baby daddy, with my husband, with my woman, with my mama, with my daddy, with my friend. I'm tired of that. And that's why I keep it 100. Because, honey, let me tell you, they will talk about you till you get to the graveyard. Did you see that? Oh, she looked bad. Oh, did you see how bad she? They will talk about you in a casket. And had the nerve, wait a minute, to be buried in that cheap casket. And then the repast didn't have no liquor. Oh, my God. Huh? Talked about you to the grave. It's time to open your eyes and see it for what it is. Let the scales fall from them. And when you see it, don't be mad about them, but get rid of them. Because see, this girl got, so now I'm coming up, I'm going to get a PPO. Oh, the hell you are? No, baby, we got 5 daughters together. That's when I want to see my kid. You ain't been wanting to see your kid. You running from your responsibility, but now that I don't want nothing to do to you with you, you want to be a daddy. You ain't gonna keep me from my children. If I can't have you, can't nobody else. That crazy stuff. But every time I turn around, you got me on rotation, me with some other women. But now you see I'm trying to come up, you trying to cling to me. You can get on with that. Y'all better wise up. And it's happening too frequently. So what happened the other day? A fool, a damn fool, get on the live, talk about his baby mama, kill himself and the 3 kids. Because see, they see that. And they become copycats. And they start to live that. This is dangerous. And you do not know if you are sleeping with the enemy. You do not know that. There was a woman, an anesthesiologist, I want to say, and I'll double check, was poisoning her husband every day making breakfast. Hey, honey. And poisoning this man. They found out that when the man went to the doctor, they did a blood test and they found this level of poison in him and they had to arrest the wife. And she a doctor, poisoning him. Hey, just can't hate him. Baby, you ain't got to do that. Just leave me. But they want you to suffer and they don't like you. And you don't realize it. And you just saying, they just different. That's just their way. Oh, boss man said I had to hold off on my dream of opening my own business. Now the things we allow people to take from us. My late Mississippi queen used to tell me the very thing. She gone and she wasn't lying. This is real. And this ain't about people who are Jack the Ripper, or this about people that you work with. It's about yourself, what you tolerating. Because everybody booed up on Instagram. This is my king, my queen. And behind closed doors, they cussing you out, beating you up, dogging you. But y'all all on Instagram and social media. We king and queen. We to love each other. As I'm reading a comment, her family's member said she loved him unconditionally. That's for God. That is for God. Unconditional. See, if I continuously show you that I don't love you and I don't respect you, I don't deserve your love. I'm gonna have to slow down a little bit. So y'all want me to, I'm talking about something else because I think I'm getting too deep into this. We're gonna be back. Fire! We'll be back in a minute. I'll be back.